Hey everybody, today we're going to do a mini deep dive into the meaning and the origin of the phrase beyond the pale. Now, I heard it in a newscast about a week and a half ago, and when the commentator said it, I said, I know what that means, but I definitely don't know how they came about saying that as the meaning or the phrase. So I did a little mini deep dive, and I want to share with you guys what I found out. So today, in today's terms, if I was to ask you to hand me a pail, what would you hand me? I think most people would say, here's a bucket, and that would be what we kind of use it for today. But you have to go back to when this term originated, which was actually back in the medieval times. And back then, a pail was actually a pointed stick or a picket used driven into the ground to mark out a territory. Basically, if you want to think of it on a small scale, you can put it around animals to keep them safe. There would be a pail. They'd be safe in the pail, even though it meant the sticks. It kind of moves over to meaning the safe area. So this term actually picked up steam back in Ireland during English rule back in the 14th century, and the English created a area of that they ruled around Dublin, and they referred to it as the Pale. So if you were inside the Pale, you were inside a place that was considered safe and civilized and under English control per their terms. So if you were, excuse me, if you were to go outside of this area, you'd be going beyond the pale, outside of the safe area. And if you did that, those areas or territories were controlled by the Irish clans, and per their perception, it was risky, dangerous, and definitely not for the faint of heart. And so basically, over time, this phrase evolved to mean that whatever you were saying, if it was beyond the pale, it would be outside of the current societal norms or standards. So someone says to you, what you just said is beyond the pale. It's basically what they're saying is what under their assumption, they're saying that they believe what you just said would not be accepted by the majority of society currently. So there you have it. The meaning and origin behind the term beyond the pale. So I like these things because not only these words are used to communicate something, but often they're actually into a little window into the history and culture of things past. And this is definitely one of those phrases. So if you find those things interesting, go ahead and follow me. And I'm going to have a lot of these to come because I get these things at least once a week. So I hope you enjoyed and take care. Bye.